What's up guys, it's Jacques Slade, and today I was in Las Vegas for the reveal of the Air Jordan 31. Designed by Tate Kubris, the Air Jordan 31 represents the next level of performance from the brand, and it does it by mixing some of the old with some of the new. When you have someone like Jordan at the top of your brand, it's easy to rely on the past, but is the Jordan 31 a play for the future? Let's start with the obvious, the Nike swoosh. The last time a Jordan shoe had a Nike swoosh on the side was the Air Jordan 1, and the last time it had the Wings logo was on the Air Jordan 2. So why bring them back after almost 30 years? Well, that speaks to the vision and the concept behind the Jordan 31. After watching the event and talking to the designer of the Air Jordan 31, it almost seems like a reboot for the brand. In a sense, they're taking the shoe back to where it started, but thinking about it in forms of technology and style of today. Speaking of technology, obviously, let's talk about what the Jordan 31 has to offer. First, the upper of the shoe uses Flyweave. Now, for Jordan fans out there, you know that Flyweave isn't something that's new to the Jordan brand, but the way that they're using it in this instance is a little different from the way that they've used it before. If you take a close look at the upper, you can see that they actually use Flyweave at the toe, and that Flyweave actually transitions to a synthetic leather, which is basically a nod to the Jordan 1. Other tech used on the Air Jordan 31 is Flywire. Now, Flywire isn't anything new as well, and it's also been used a lot by Nike basketball as well as Nike running. And for those of you that don't know, Flywire is actually threads that go down to the strobel board of the shoe and they pull up to around the laces, which helps keep you locked in. This brings me to the hidden part of the upper. If you take a look at the ankle, you actually see that it's made of two pieces. Beneath the Flyweave and the leather one-piece upper is a neoprene material that is padded at the ankle and creates an internal booty that connects to the tongue. Now that's all fine and dandy, but what about the cushioning and the ride? Created for explosive players like Westbrook, Jordan brand is actually using full-length zoom in a mix with flight speed, a version of the flight plate that receives some high praise from those that like to take the shoe on the court. The zoom is actually set between a Phylon midsole. There's a big bag of zoom right there at the toe, and it extends all the way to the heel, which you really feel it at the ball of your foot and the heel of your foot, but then there's a slight bit of articulation right there at the toes to give you a little bit of room to move. When it comes to traction, Tate used the modified herringbone traction that is shaped in small diamonds or X's depending on how you look at it, and he also put the same emphasis at the toe and at the heel. The outsole of the shoe is also transparent, which kind of lends itself to the theme of the shoe, which is band, and you can actually see the huge word band in big bold letters through the bottom of the outsole. All in all, we have a Phylon midsole, a full-length zoom, we have herringbone traction, we have a neoprene liner, and we have that upper, which is that Flyweave and synthetic leather one-piece mix. As for the design, it pulls from the past, the Air Jordan 1 in particular, and the revolution that shoe started on the feet of its namesake, Michael Jordan. Whether you see it as a hint of the past to lead us to the future or a piece of the future that builds off the past, the Jordan 31 is here, and if nothing else, we expect it to deliver when we step on the court. As far as launch dates go, expect the Jordan 31 to arrive on September 3rd for $185 in the band colorway, right alongside the band Air Jordan 1, which is going to drop for $160. With that being said, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. Is it good? Is it bad? Are you indifferent? Does it look like a performance beast? Is it a rehash on the past, or is it something of the future? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, I am Jacques Slade, live in Las Vegas for the Jordan 31 launch. As always, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon. Peace.
First and foremost, the inspiration starts with the 1 and moving to the 31.
I think the spirit that these shoes represent it's just this feeling. You see MJ up in the air forever wearing the 1s. He's magic. That's some of the things we wanted to do with the 31, was instill this magical feeling that you can do anything.